Today, slow day at the store, and I thought we could take a little walking tour as I finally locked it all up. Walking tour of Shinsen. Filming today, I think it's the 19th of April, 2022. Take a walk through Shinsen, go over to Shoto Junior High School where my son goes to school. Look at some real estate, talk about some red pill realities here in Tokyo. Have a look at here. Here's the real estate agency here, and there's all kind of listings here for all kinds. You have some. Most of the stuff here is in. This will be rentals. These will all be rentals. So you see here, there's one here for like 8,500. So very top end of the market. And have a quick look at it right here, a little scan of it here. And 137 meters, basically the same size as my apartment, man. Yeah, but this is it's just been built, so $8,500 a month to live in a new apartment rental in this neighborhood right there. Who knows? Maybe I could get $5,000 a month for my apartment. Who knows? Of the same size, top floor. That's second floor of mine. Yeah, who knows? That makes me happy looking at that right now. Oh, here's another one here, fourth floor of a building right here, 189 meters for $11,000 a month. And here's one, I guess it would almost be an entire building for, I can't even do that number right now. It's $180,000 a month. Okay, yeah, but that would be like a company. I can't even put my sense around a number that big in terms of the revenue it must be doing every month. Here is some apartments for sale. This unit right here is 23 meters and for sale for just under $300,000 or Nisen Happyakuman. I don't know how to say that in the English numbers while I'm filming it right here. Here's one, 22 meters here in Shibuya here, or in Shinsen, 6 minutes from Shinsen, 22 meters for $230,000. Obviously a little bit less right now because the yen is weak, so that would be 200,000 US dollars right there. Look at this one here, 40 meters just near Shinsen station, okay, and for $450,000, or I guess roughly $400,000. Okay, rental yield of 5.46%. It's on change. I guess it's rented right now. Probably gets you a little bit of a market shot, and yeah, makes me feel rich, I guess, looking at those numbers. I own a lot of real estate in Tokyo and Shibuya. No, but rich, I guess, doesn't really make any difference to me because I'm not going to sell anything, and especially through this monetary reset that we're going through right now. It's my friend's little sushi shop. It's got a good little business there, and that is it's a good little grocery store, that one now. I see your mother. I think I always see these two together. No, I don't. There's a kindergarten there called Canary, and I guess the mother was just going home right there. Here is a pizzeria. It was a pizzeria originally. I'm not sure what they've made it into. It says pizzeria here, so I guess they're going to do a pizzeria again there. And one of the winners right now in the sort of pandemic has been the people in the building trades, because so many businesses have gone broke, and then people have periodically reinvested into ventures at different stages throughout the pandemic, and yeah, they always have to rebuild whatever restaurant or venture. They tear it down and then they rebuild it. This flower shop I often go to. Here's a fairly robust fish restaurant right here. It's always busy and lots of stickers on there. I think I saw one of my stickers up there one time. I haven't really looked lately. I really don't like too many stickers. I like a few stickers. To me that looks dirty. That's just me. And we'll walk down near Shinsen Station. There you go. This is a apartment for sale right here, and going for $850,000 in Shoto. high-end neighborhood, and I'm just trying to look for 74 meters for $850,000. Looks to be a newer building, 5-6 years old, right there. And you can see by the pictures, it's a pretty nice space. So yeah, that's what you're looking at for a 10 meters in a lower end building. Is going to be $100,000, and that's higher. So I guess 10 meters is going to be like $120,000, I guess, or $110,000. Shibuya station right here. A lot of Lawsons. I wonder if it's the same owner. There's a lot of Lawsons in Shibuya, and it's a franchise. I wonder if it's the same owner. I really don't know. Just speculating. Van behind me. And we'll cross the tracks here at Shibuya Station. A very busy station, so I should try to take care of this opportunity. Right there, that's looking into the station, right there. And that's looking on the other way into the tunnel into Shibuya. Okay, I always like this back road right here. It's kind of a hemp business over here that I wanted to go check out. Yeah, there's some junk. People just very transient neighborhood, so people move out all the time. Find junk and not on the street. I always have to deal with like garbage and that. And you see right here that they're going to redo the tile. They're going to just clean up the tile. It looks to be like a 15-year-old building or 20-year-old building, and they're setting up the scaffolding right now to do the tile, regrow the tile. Undoubtedly, it'll be a really good contract because like something like this, contract to redo a building like this can be as much as $800,000 to $1 million. I know that because my building in this summer that they're painting it, and I was told that the contract to do all the work, the updating work, or not updating, repair, and just what have you on the building was something like $850,000. So, yeah, there's good money in just building upkeep. And oh, is that it? Yeah, this is the hemp store, I think. See, it's called Flora 2020. And yeah, I'm gonna come by here. Open 4 to 8. And then I guess they changed their name. It used to be hemp, but now they just call themselves Flora. It's good. I just want to look at some of these products they have here on the bottom. There they have some sort of like interesting products inside of there. I'd like to go in there. I guess it's closed at 4 o'clock, but I'm definitely going to come down here and have a look. And I'm guessing that these are some like grow materials, so people must be doing their own little grow ops at home and stuff like that. That's cool. I love it. That's awesome. Yeah, I think that there is a little bit more. I'm not privy to it right now because I have family and kids, and I don't need the trouble from the law or anything like that. So I don't really do any nefarious, any kind of behavior here in Tokyo. But like just judging from that, just shows you that I guess some people are. I saw that a friend of mine was going to buy an apartment over here a couple of years ago. He didn't end up getting, he got in a house in Sangenjaya, and I saw that unit on Yahoo Real Estate the other day. I think it's up here, up this little hill in the Escarpment. I could be, no, I'm mistaken. I get lost in here. Yeah, I'm going to kind of wind back here and then turn right and go on the other side of the road here. Some of these families have owned these smaller buildings for generations. It's nice to take a walk through here. I always take little real estate tours. Just oh, I think my friend's building, hey, maybe she was hot, that he was interested in might be up these set of stairs right here. And we'll just take a little look. Yeah, I'm correct. Yeah, let's go up here and have a look. Yeah, this older building here, and there was a backside, this one right here to the left, with this no man coming in picture. Yeah, and it's going to be touchy. Yeah, this was the apartment, and there was one in the backside, on the back corner of this apartment here. I think it was 45 meters on sale for $400,000. Obviously the light's going to be pretty poor, but the location is going to be killer. That's really great. Been fasting all day, and it's like, and I worked all day. It's 5 o'clock. I feel my blood sugar's a little low. There's a plane. Unbelievable. But I have to take a PCR test for even going on there. Yeah, you have to deal with some of my negative. Oh, there's some gnomes. Oh, love gnomes. Just love gnomes. And a legend with them. Huh? And we're going to meander our way over to my son's school, talk real estate. I always talk about to people, if you're living in Tokyo and you have a regular job and you can get a loan, try to get a loan. And then you could buy that apartment for $400,000. So $400,000 at, let's say you put 20% down, $80,000. You're going to end up with a $320,000 mortgage, which is probably 1.1% flat rate over 35 years. You're looking at $1,500 a month. Even if you didn't live in the unit and you rented it out. You lived in it at first because the only way you can get the 1.1% 35 flat financing is free to live in it. It's not for investment units. But after you've lived in it, no one's going to know that it's turned into an investment unit. It's only confirmed at the beginning. So yeah, there's an opportunity right there for you. And this is kind of on the backside of Shibuya we're walking into right now. And we'll take a left here and go up by the fire station. It's nice back here. And I imagine this is the way my son, well, not imagine, this is the way he walks every day to school. He just started his school there. And it's been a sort of stressful week, especially for my mother. Or my mother, I'm sorry, that's a Freudian slip, a Freudian slips. His mother, my wife. Yeah, when my kids have a tough time with stuff, she takes it really to heart. Like, I don't so much. I don't know, that just could be my personality. But when things happen the wrong, it's almost as if it's happening. Her maternal sense is so much that it actually can damage her. It's just like it psychologically affects her. I always loved this street, and they did a really nice job with this sidewalk back here with this brick. I always like this brick design like this because in this design of bricks, the water seeps through the cracks and enters the drainage watershed. Here's an architect's office. You see some great 3D sort of portraits there. Not portraits, but just actual architectural layouts. Ooh, that house, I'd like to live in that one. And you can see they're in sort of a meeting. Yeah, wearing their masks. Good boys and girls. But what do you do? That's their job. And Japanese very disciplined for following the rules. Although it's not going to do them any good. The mask is totally ineffective. But that's people's choice. I have no right to force my views on other people. And this park, you can see already the preferred mode of transportation of the mothers of Shibuya, Tokyo, the mamachari. And I've had a lot of good memories with my kids in this park here. We call it Shoto Park. I don't know if it has another name, but it has a really neat pond with turtles in the pond. And yeah, we come here lots of times. And my kids are older now, so I don't come anymore. But even coming here right now is great memories. And it looks like they've updated the washrooms here. This jungle gym was a lot of fun when I was a younger father with younger kids. And got like a new style washroom here. And you see right here that man coming out, there's a taxi driver. And here's where the taxi drivers will go to the washroom. It's good service for them. And here's the pond. This is the pond right here. And yeah, sometimes the turtles, when they see you, they'll come right to you because they want to be fed. Hopefully we'll see one. Well, I gotta keep, oh, there's some, I don't know, those are probably fish jumping right there. But yeah, there's lots of turtles in this pond. It's nice to come here again. We'll work our way up the hill here to my son's junior high school. Certainly houses here are very expensive. There's nothing in Shibuya right now. Like we saw that apartment rented, the newer one there, like rental price of $8,500 a month. So we can imagine that these kind of houses at a 5% yield like that are probably $2 million. Compared to maybe on the world scale of international real estate, it's probably competitively priced. But yeah, as mentioned in other videos, the yen is definitely suffering in that the Japanese central bank is the only one continuing with a loose monetary policy, and that really supports the stock market in that the yen carry trade stays intact. It's when the market crashes and the yen carry trade falls that the yen will quickly strengthen. And I don't know if it's coming or not. I'm not the guy to know. This is my son's junior high school, right here, Soto Chugaku. And he's joined the basketball team. So I was coming down here, take a look. And I'm guessing it's around 5:20. So I might not be able to see him. I thought I'd come by while doing a video. I guess I won't be able to come in. That's okay. Yeah, you see that got the track and field. I won't be able to go in. They pride themselves on having a good English program at the school. I don't know what to think of it yet, but as I say in other videos, I don't always think of much from the education system. I don't really expect anything. I really look at the education of the kids as almost my responsibility. We'll continue to do this meandering video. This is a very big street here. This is less indicative of this neighborhood. Mostly this is probably the most expensive real estate here in Shibuya, or I guess Tokyo, probably. I mean, it might be other spots in the market that would be equally as priced. This is known as Shoto. Yeah, I've lived in a neighborhood for not Shoto, but Sakuragaokucho near Daikanyama for I think 10 years now, and in my present apartment, but I lived in Shibuya since 1998. And I would just say that in today's dollars, right now, I don't think I can afford to buy my apartment. So I've done very well by real estate. And that's going to meander around, I guess, and I'll turn left from here. Yeah, this is a pretty standard Japanese design for like an up-and-coming family, which is like a 3-layer house with a parking on the bottom. And there's one here in the back. There's a setback one there. So, yeah, the parking space, when you have it, like for example in my building for my Jeep, I pay 270. See, that one's going back, so I'm going to meander my way back. I pay, I think, $270 a month to park my car. So you can imagine that by owning this house, and that is an expense that you're not going to have having the parking space. And there's 4 bikes, so you see like family of 4. Not dissimilar to my family. Like that. You see a couple of cranes there. And building a couple of, one particular big building. During the pandemic, there's a lot of office spaces gone up that I think that the real estate companies were planning before the pandemic, whichever way you want to view it. And I'm wondering if there's going to be an excess of office space in Shibuya in the coming years because they might have overbuilt it. Or I don't know, maybe they didn't need it though. It's tough to say. Like I'm not privy to that data. Certainly Shibuya, and from Shibuya to Nakameguro is almost the Silicon Valley of Japan. Lots of IT companies. We'll head on back to Shinsen, and maybe we can end the video when we get to the Shinsen Koban. What do we got here? We got like, I guess a photo studio, probably a photo studio right there, and pretty good display. They've done pretty good. Love that white color. Photos for weddings, your kids. Yeah, going back toward Shinsen Way. It's a good way to get my exercise in and to do a Red Pill Tokyo video. Walking around. And this one street just across the street here from the Yaoya right there will take us back to Shinsen. Fairly quiet day here in Shibuya. This is a Tuesday. It's one of the reasons I didn't pull my shop out today. I just kept it in the garage there at Shinsen, and it was a slower day, but not unexpected. But I was able to get a lot of my other social media work done and videos for both my YouTube and my BitChute channel. Okay, there we got the AU signal, or as I say in Japanese, the blue signal. Just gonna go up here. Just gonna walk here on the left side of the road. Oh, steep escarpment. There's lots of hills in Shibuya, I should say. Shibuya has lots of hills and valleys. And Shibuya itself, is tani, and that is valley. And Shibuya is kind of like cool or cold, so you can imagine like, and sometimes too, it's funny because my friend Lee and I were chatting yesterday, and sometimes like a cold pocket of cold air will jump into Shibuya because it is like a valley. Ooh, that's a big hammer. What are they working on here? Ooh, they probably redid the pipes. No, that's what they did. And cleaning up. They might be here for a few days while they do it all. The construction contracts of Shibuya. These are, Japan has a very weak welfare program. Very weak welfare state. They would rather have these men working. Like, is this flagman necessarily needed? No. He's not necessarily needed, but I think the view of the culture is they'd rather have this man working, or this entire crew working on something, as opposed to social welfare. And that's cool. You see the crew working, and you can see there from here on out, these are the cuts that they're going to make tomorrow. So they've already measured it. You can see this point G here is probably measuring. See the G right here? This G right here is measuring where the pipe is going to be, and you can see This is where they're going to be cutting up and down the road. Yeah, one last look at the crew right there. See, so they've already marked it up. So, Maji could be ground. I don't know, they could be doing electrical stuff as well. But you see, no, that's going to be sewer. Mostly the electrical is still up here. You see the craziness of Tokyo electrical poles. They said that one of the goals for, or the mayor had said, I hate her now, that one of the goals for the city would be to have all this electrical put underground over the next 20 years. Can they do it? I don't know. I'm checking the price for the parking. 4 hours, the top price could be 1,200 yen. That's not bad. Competitive. And here's 6 hours, maximum price 2,000 yen. I always look at these prices sometimes when I consider, like, if I was to park my vehicle here and run the shop out of them. There you go. You see, we're back to Shinsa, and we're at the other vegetable shop. She's been my friend for years. That lady, not my friend, but we chat. And working our way back to Dogonzaga. This salon redid their fronting to a very cute blue. And we'll work our way here to the Shibuya Koban, and we'll end the video there. There is a family mart here, but there was a Lawson closed down in just down the street from where I live, and I think there's been oversaturation of convenience stores in Shibuya, and some are actually finally going broke, which I'm happy to see. Some globalist stuff going down, and they end up being these black holes that just steal money away. Not steal, I mean, they're in the marketplace. I shouldn't say that. They're in the marketplace. They have a good business model, but they are black holes in a certain sense. This used to be an old house. An old house. Wooden house. And it's now going to be an 11-story building. And they're working on it. I've been watching them work on it for the last 6 months. And they're above the foundation now for about 3 weeks. And they're going up. Maybe 8 or 9 stories. I could have been wrong. Not 10. And we are here at the Shinsei Kosaten Koban. Right there. There it is right there. And I guess I'll just cross the street here and I'll end the video. That street here is, I guess this would be like Dogonzakadori, and that would be going down the hill to the crossing. And we'll pan one little view back toward the Koban and Shinsen. Koban, Shinsen, and we'll end the video there.